everyone, and welcome to today's video. If you're new, hi, my name is Whitney. Welcome to the Woolly Way. If you're a returning viewer, it's so good to have you back. So things may look a little different. My knitting corkboard with my swatches is no longer there. We are preparing for our move, and it's a long process, so things may be changing in some of my videos you may see, but I have one finished object, a whip, and then I'm going to show you some yarn that I will be winding to take with me on our travels. I guess we can kind of get started with these socks. If you watched my last video, you would have heard me say that I had some sock yarn coming in that I needed to wind up and make for my sister-in-law's birthday, and that is this. It's called Toasted Mauve by Blush Fiber Co. I'm looking down because I actually have a few skeins already, like skeins that came in that I ordered from her that I talked about in my last video. And this is, I said Toasted Mauve, right? And I just have to weave in the ends and block them. This is what they look like here. Very nice. Got two pairs, and I think they're gorgeous. They're really pretty. That's my only finished object, unless you want to count my half an object. I also just want to mention, yes, I'm not wearing any knitwear, and I know usually for a normal knitting podcast, you would talk about the knit that you're wearing and then go on about your finished objects and then your whips and stuff like that. I tend to find myself wearing my gym clothes or my comfy clothes in my videos, but I do wear my knits. I adore them. I just wore my knitted Billy tee for Easter, and so yeah, you just see me in other clothes. So for socks, I believe I might have showed that I was about halfway done with this sock in my last video. This is Ghost Ship by Amplifiber on Etsy, and this pair is for, I'm knitting a matching pair for my husband and his friend. So this is one of the socks for his friend, and I am on the cuff of the second sock. This is all I have, this wee bit, and I just put it in the bag that my sister made me. She had sewed for me. This is how much I have left of the, tangled up with my needle here. This is how much I have left of the main color, and I'm not worried about having, running out at all for both pairs of socks. And if I have leftovers, I do, all my sock sets, I tend to have leftover, and I decided that once we get moved and settled, I'm going to use the leftover to make my kids' socks. So this is where we're at with the second sock, and then we will end up knitting my husband's pair to match using the same main color, just a different cuff and toe. If you've seen in my last video, I did show that. But I do regular knit and purl cuff. I really enjoy the shadow heel. I find that it's easier to put it on your foot versus the slip and knit one, and then you purl, slip, knit, slip, knit, slip, knit, that one. And the Kitchener toe is what I do for the toes, and it looks great. I actually really like the way I Kitchenered this. I guess I was just doing really good, and so there's literally no bumps or anything. It's beautiful. It looks closed so well. But yeah, these are for my sister-in-law for her birthday. So I guess you could say I have 1.5 knits. And one whip, well, finished knits. One whip that I'm not going to show because I haven't done much on it. I've done a few rows, but not enough to like show again. And that's the Serene cardigan. You guys know I have been working on that one for a while now. I'm gonna take some water, drink some water real quick. But it's one I've been working on for a while now, and I'm just not gonna show that one. I am packing the yarn to be traveled with me to work on it, not to be put on the truck to ship to our new house. I have a whole bag. I'm probably over packing yarn. I have quite a few sock sets. I have this whip right here to finish. I have 2 other garments and then another kid garment, the same one that I'm going to show you for my whip. I kept out the pink one for my daughter to work on. Mainly because I feel like this is knitting up quite fast. It's the Salted Caramel Sweater by, I don't remember. Whoops. I'll put it in the description box below. But it's looking good. I do have to say, do you see all them ends? You have no idea. You're gonna be like, I'm never knitting that sweater. Inside, I wonder if I can just flip it and show you. Inside, when you're doing the front and back, I already weaved in all the ends for the back, but I didn't for the front. These are all the ends when doing the front because you're knitting it flat. So I need to sew all those in. But if you can get past that and be good at sewing, like weaving in the ends, once you get to the body and you're just knitting it in the round, it's so much easier. So I do think today I will weave in these ends so I don't have to look at them and save it for last. But this is how far we are. I think it's looking really good. I'm loving the color work, and it's knit in Drops Daisy. Everything will be in the description box, but this one is for my son. And so I'm gonna keep in my travels, during our travels, I am going to have the yarn to knit my daughters if we finish my son's, which I'm hoping to finish it by the end of this month. So that'll be good to go. Now, as you can see right here, oh yeah, little disclaimer, my chair does squeak a lot. I mention it in every video, sorry. But I do have my winder out because, or cake, puts the yarn into a cake or whatever, because I have a few sock sets that I am going to cake up to have with me during my travels. I didn't really mind socks last year. They just weren't like, it wasn't speaking to me like, oh, come knit me. While this year, this is my 4th pair of socks. My husband's friends will be the 5th pair, and then his matching will be the 6th. Like, I am just whipping up these socks. I literally knit one of these socks in one day. So I'm not worried about these not getting done. Mainly because this one, which is from Potions and Pearls on Etsy, this one's called Coral Reef. It's 100 grams, the main color is, and the little one is 20 grams, and it's 85% merino and 15% nylon. And I'm gonna cake these up and knit them for my mother-in-law, and during our process of traveling we will be staying with them, so this is going to be for her. And then I have the Amethyst Sky from Blush Fiber Co. These 3 are from Blush Fiber Co. I really love her yarn. And I have this purple one that I showed you in the last one. I'm not sure who this is for. I think it might be for my sister-in-law. My other sister-in-law. My husband has a big old family. I have a rather big family as well. Not as big as his, but decent. But I'm going to text her and ask if her favorite color is still purple. And then I will just knit these for her because we will be going down there to see my newest niece that we welcomed to the family. That's the one I knit the little leaf onesie for. So I'm going to see if that's still her favorite color. If not, I might have packed it. We'll see. We'll see. This one here, Athens, is from Blush Fiber Co. as well. And these are going to be for me. And the picture she has of the socks is Summerly Color Work Cuff Club socks. I think that's how you say it. And it's from the volume 1 pattern set. Pictured on this with the yarn on her Etsy, and I'm knitting those exact socks in this because it's just beautiful, and the yarn is just perfect. So I think my 2 new places of getting sock yarn sets is Potions and Pearls. That's right, yeah, Potions and Pearls and Blush Fiber Co. These are stunning, beautiful, beautiful textures. I love them. So that's what we have. And last, I have this one here, which is Sweet Pear. I feel like it's just a good neutral. I did say I was thinking of knitting this for my husband, but honestly, I'm not so sure. I might keep it for myself, or for my husband's friend that I'm knitting the like matching pair of socks for. I might use it to knit a pair for his girlfriend, and we'll be seeing them during our travels as well. So yeah, we have quite a bit of yarn kept out. I have the matching one for my kids. I have the Mariella top or blouse. I don't remember what it's called, but I have yarn out for that. I have the yarn out for the Lyra top that I talked about in my Make 9. Actually, both of those are in my Make 9. And all the socks. So, oh, and I'll be bringing my Serene cardigan. So I think we're good to go. If I happen to need more yarn, I don't think I will. But if I do, I can always order some off of Etsy, like a sock set, and send it to the family's houses that we'll be visiting. But yeah, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you for coming along with me, and I'm excited to go on this journey of a new state to live in and be able to knit some more summery tops. That's something I'm super excited about, especially wearing my Billy tee that I knit in Knitting for Olive Cotton Merino or Soft Silk Mauve. Nope. It was silk. They're silk. And I loved it. It was beautiful. I love wearing it. It's so pretty. So I may have quite a bit to do. I'm so excited. But if you enjoyed today's video, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.